In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain, get in the rows!
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog. Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Are we officially back at it?
We are.
This is not Boog Nice, also not Rick Dom. It is, in fact, Bobster 360 coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast, episode 302.
Wow.
I got my boy with me.
Just the one.
Pancheezey.
That's me.
Gruesome twosome, in effect.
Absolutely.
How you doing, big boy?
I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I had to get a ceremonial stew going, first and foremost.
I know, yeah.
Oh my God.
We say this often, too often, I would
Too
say.
often.
And it feels irresponsible to do a podcast on a day like today.
Absolutely.
But we do have to address the passing of a titan.
Truly.
We've lost Carl Weathers.
Oh my God.
This morning. R.I.P. CW. Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
Up there putting a little bone and some broth and a potato and getting a stew going with
An absolute stew going.
Yeah. So yeah, we lost another great one. All the icons be dying.
That's true. What do you recognize Carl Weathers from the most?
The most? Probably Predator.
Predator? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were heavy into Predator and all that stuff, huh?
Yeah. I mean, he's an 80s icon, to begin with, but he's had a lot of really great roles. What about Action Jackson, of course,
Okay.
Creed.
Creed is
recently he was having his resurgence with the Mandalorian. So
that's true.
It's a real shame. Paul Sung-Hyun Lee from Mandalorian, he plays Carson Teva, Kevin's close personal friend and confidant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They hang. He had an excellent post on his Instagram that maybe we'll take a look at over here, because he was, as he says in the post, Carl Weathers was his first director in America.
Oh, nice.
Paul being from Canada, Mandalorian being, a production here, and he worked on an episode that Carl Weathers had directed for Mandalorian. So really, really great, touching post that I am stalling bringing up right now.
Just like Cap Lives is saying in the chat, it's Rocky for me as well.
It is, yeah, Rocky. It's got to be Rocky. I mean, who can the all-time great slow motion beach run scene?
That's absolutely true.
It's
you know what? Like for me, I know the right answer is Rocky.
Yeah.
But a big part of me is also saying Arrested Development.
I feel like we quote him on Arrested Development like on almost every episode.
Yeah, basically.
If it's one of those things, and Dylan, you son of a bitch, there's just so many iconic things with and surrounding Carl Weathers that, of course, it's hard to pick just one. I feel like every generation has gotten a little taste of CW.
That's true.
Over the years, he's big in the 80s, big in the 90s, early 2000s with Arrested Development, and now these Zoomers, these 2010 kids have all grown up with him as as the magistrate on Mandalorian. So
that's true. It'd be like that.
He is a timeless man, myth, legend. Crazy.
Fantastic.
Shame we never got him from Predator as a NECA figure, but the custom I made years ago lives on. Oh yeah, I was not screen sharing it, but there it is. Paul Sung Hyung Lee, Angry Appa, Instagram. Great post on his Instagram commemorating the life of Carl Weathers. What a shame, man.
I know. Gone too soon.
We've done quite a few of these like celebrity in memoriams, but this one hits, man. This one really hits.
I was saying the same thing too earlier today. This one really does stink. I am not necessarily one to like. It sounds terrible, but like a lot of celebrity passings like this don't really affect me. But Carl Weathers really stinks. Yeah. Like that. This one sucks.
Yeah, man. And he looked great too. And
he did.
I hear he just passed peacefully in his sleep. So I guess that's, best case scenario for sure.
True.
Man, what a shame. True shame.
Absolutely. Well, I hope everybody gets a good stew going in memoriam. Or I will definitely be eating stew tomorrow. I'm not
gonna lie. I went to Trader Joe's today and I bought stuff to make a stew.
Hell yeah. Same brain.
Yeah, I did.
He would want nothing more, nothing less.
I thought about what he might want and I landed on nothing more than a stew.
Basically, it's a chicken bone, couple of potatoes, a carrot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really good. But yeah, shout out to another legend of cinema.
Absolute legend. Whoops.
Bring it back. There it is. All right. We know how to do StreamYard. Hey. But yeah, it's been a week since the last episode. We're back to doing the sort of weekly shows on Fridays. We're back on the Friday time slot, and
it's true. Here we are.
A little something different here.
What's going on? You tell me.
Well, I moved.
There you go.
Again. I feel like I've moved like 6 times in the lifespan. In 302 episodes, I've been in like 4 or 5 different locations.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I got my move done a little bit over the weekend, and then more into like this week. So getting all settled in, still getting my like shelves set up. This is just kind of a temporary setup. I got more stuff in the closet here to like put up on the shelf, so it's looking a little sparse at the moment.
Okay.
It'll get there. I might even have enough space to like open some stuff and like display them on the shelves. I had to get rid of the detolfs. I didn't feel like moving 6 detolfs again, and I don't really have the space for them here.
Oh, what'd you do? You just left them?
No, I have a friend who's a vendor, and I just sold them to him.
You sold them? Oh my God, Fabio! No, biggest fumble of 2024.
Well, some things had to change. I had to lighten the load, literally.
Oh my God, Fabio!
And I got those. I didn't sell them for those like new inflated prices, but I made my money back on them. It's fine.
Well, I mean,
I had to. It's out of necessity.
In this climate, how could you not make your money back with detolfs?
Exactly.
Fabio, I know you said at San Diego never to doubt you again. I'm doubting you a little bit right now. I cannot believe you sold your detolfs. I cannot believe.
Well, always leave them guessing a little bit. It's like the Kansas City shuffle. Everybody goes left, you go right.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
You know what I mean? And I had to go to IKEA. Here's a fun story. I had to go to IKEA this week to get a new desk for the new place here. So I'm really stoked with this desk. It's huge. It's like the tabletop is massive. Like I'm still at 6 inches from the monitor right here. It's pretty nice. A little bit of less of a strain on the eyes, but I don't know what's up with IKEA. I don't know if I was shopping for furniture or a millennial girlfriend. Like the talent out here is unreal. Shout out to North Hollywood. Shout out to the Valley, Burbank, IKEA. Goddamn.
Shout out to the Valley. Are you at least gonna try and get like the what are they? The Blodliers? Blodliers?
No, I looked at them. They look tiny. They're like super skinny.
They are small. They're like 12 inches.
Short. They're like not even. I would say not even like 5.5 feet.
That's what I'm saying, Fabio.
You look over the top of them. It wasn't. I didn't really like them. What I did like is the one that has like kind of the iron like frame to it, and it's like a
gothic
double opening
one.
Yeah, maybe that's what, I kind of like that one because it was like extra wide. So maybe if I have room for it, I might get it here. But this is just, again, all temporary. I got a pretty like nice closet. It's like kind of like a 3-foot walk-in. So it's like, yeah, it's got some space to it. I almost did the Pancheezey thing and just ripped off these doors and had the desk in there.
I'm saying, dude, it works.
It does.
I got like 20 extra square feet.
Yeah, exactly. But since I didn't have the details, it's like, it's fine. This will work for now, and I'm liking just how big this desk is, and still like so much room for activities.
That's a lot of room.
Yeah, there's a lot of room.
That is a lot of room for activities.
Yeah. That's my preferred thing. I don't want to be like cramped up like right next to the shelves here. I got a lot of walking space here still, which is nice. And a lot of wall space too. So I'm excited to get all the posters and stuff up as well, like above the bed and all that. So really cool. Yeah, I'm digging the move. It was very necessary. Those who know.
If you know, you know.
And excited to just get back to work and get my life back, bruh.
Good to see that.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot has happened in this last week for me. But how about you, Pancho?
I hurt my foot running. That's really about it.
That's no fun. Running off what?
Just running recreationally for fun. I told my coworker that, and he was like, "What?" I'm like, "You should try it out." I don't know. he's just
running. You just went for a jog.
Well, it was more than a jog. It was a brisk sprint. I was running.
Sprinting.
But my coworker's like, he's like 47 or something. I don't expect that guy to be running. So not saying, but it's, his size and all that. You just have to know him. If you see my coworker, you're like, yeah, that guy's not running. But that's about it. But my foot's better. That's literally the only exciting thing. Well, I had like this huge dilemma. I wouldn't call it a dilemma, but like a globe-trotting DHL package that finally arrived. At first, I had ordered some video game stuff from Japan. I ordered a lot of PS1 games. I'm building out my PS1 import collection. If you've been watching my streams that have usually followed the podcast, I'm usually just playing import PS1 games or opening them or whatever. Nice. I had done 3 more orders at the beginning of January, and all of them except one arrived. And the only reason the last one didn't arrive, it was the first order I placed, was because in it I had bought a light gun that was like basically a 1-to-1 replica of like a World War II pistol or something. Like made out of metal. It's heavy as shit. It literally just looks like a handgun, except it has a PlayStation wire coming out of the bottom. And then the box for it is a replica of the box of the gun, except it says light gun, like right at and then like it has PlayStation like stuff on the back or whatever. And then Customs seized the shit out of that thing. And it was just like stuck in Customs limbo. They finally like sent it back to Japan, and those guys were all like, "Hey dude, I guess we can't ship this to you, so we're just gonna have to refund it." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then I saw it was getting delivered to my house one day earlier this week. So I work pretty close to where I live. So I just went on my lunch. It was close enough to 12, and I was like, "All right, cool. I'll just go on lunch and I'll go home and I'll wait for them to show up." And then I was looking at him on the map, the tracker. He was 1 street over from my house, and then it said my address was incomplete. So he didn't deliver it. It's all bullshit. My address was complete. It's just bullshit. It's hard to find. My apartment complex is weird. I live in a cul-de-sac in my apartment complex, so a lot of places GPS will never take you to my house. Like it's very strange. So I imagine that's exactly what happened. So
Bro, it'd be easier to just get a real gun shipped at this point.
Yeah, right. I mean, honestly,
where you live.
But that's it. That's really the most exciting thing that happened to me. My DHL stuff finally showed up. It took a long time and it hurt my foot. That's it.
Oh, well, I won't hold that against you.
That's true. I did get the legendary Super Saiyan Goku S.H.Figuarts, which is great.
Nice.
And that's fantastic. And it's
I got my shipping notification today for the Super 7 Slayer Minotaur.
Okay.
Demon. Pretty cool. It is getting delivered to not my latest old place, but the one before that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go bother the new tenant once again to go get that picked up at some point. But
yeah,
I met him last time I had to pick up a Super 7 thing. Even though I like updated my address on Super 7, it like goes with the address you place the order on.
It's weird.
Even though like the one on the account is different. So at least I'm closer to it now. Still got to make the drive a little bit into town, but at least it's not going to be the hour and 20 minutes it used to be. It's more like just 20 minutes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. Very, very stoked. I'm getting all my Super 7 stuff kind of unboxed around here.
That's wonderful.
Find a nice, cool display for it. But yeah, it's been somewhat of a week of news. Speaking of heavy metal stuff, can we start with Mezco?
Sure, let's go.
Because I saw this announcement and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait
Are they courting me?
Uh-oh. Tell us all about it. Just this. Just this.
Pretty much just. They had another.
Tell us about just this.
Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Okay.
Yeah. Right around, usually, pretty much every year around this time is when they start announcing the Mezco Toyz Fair, which used to coincide with the original date of classic like New York Toy Fair, but of course they moved that to I don't know late last year, like in the winter, in the kind of late fall, and then they're not doing it this year. It won't be back till 25, but Mezco's still doing it that same weekend, the 21st through the 24th, and this is the key art graphic that they have released to go ahead and announce and tease the return of Mezco Toyz Fair. And I'm seeing a pretty heavy metal influence to this key art. I even commented, I too enjoy heavy metal.
To me, it looks like we're looking to the skies with this key art, baby.
We literally are looking to the skies here. The guys are cracking down thunder onto this metal logo. Very Doom, right? Very like.
I can see that.
Logo.
Yeah.
Very like A.C.B.A-ish too. I don't know. That's not metal, but you know that sort of metal logo. Yeah, it's cool. We don't know what the exclusive will be. We can only speculate. Hopefully, it is something metal related. I'm thinking it could be that biker Gomez. I'm hoping it's just like a Rumble Society thing, you know, that fits this theme. Maybe it's a new Skull guy that's a little more metal and less punk rock. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Mezco Doom guy would be something interesting, but I don't think that they'd like go ahead and ape the graphic this hard if it was going to be specifically Doom. But you know, you can definitely tell the influences there.
I think I was going to say, like, I think if it was Doom, it would be more Doom like. This is just Doom adjacent.
Yeah, this is Doom at home for sure.
Yeah, it's just the font, like the inclusion of like the clouds and the lightning and stuff, that doesn't read Doom to me at all.
Yeah. If it's not my Rob Halford style skull, like what has this all been for?
Exactly.
For people who don't know, Toyz Fair usually is, I think Mezco more than other companies really like has nailed this like online con experience as far as giving you 3 days of reveals and activities and an exclusive drop and all that. They've got the formula pretty down pat. They've kind of created the blueprint for it. So if it's like other years past, you know, we'll have the exclusive on like that Wednesday. I believe the 21st is that Wednesday. Let me just make sure on that. Yeah, it is.
Run those numbers.
It is. Yeah, let me run the numbers real quick. It is a week from this coming Wednesday, or 2 weeks from this coming Wednesday. So 3 weeks from 2 days ago, to make that easy.
Okay.
So on Wednesday is usually the the actual drop day for whatever the exclusive is going to be, which will leave us with the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th as days of activities and reveals. And the way they do it usually, there's no itinerary yet. We'll probably get that like next week or the week after. We'll probably get, reveals every hour on the hour from like, noon to 3, and then an activity, and then just 3 days of that. And the reveals can be anything from Rumble Society to the licensed stuff and everything in between. So we'll get quite a bit of a news dump come that week. And it might just be, now that I'm all set up in my new spot, it might just coincide with a true season 3 premiere of Fobster Live.
Wow.
We'll start making moves in that direction to do that, because there's no shortage of people covering Mezco news, but man, they got to be so dry about it. We got to bring the entertainment back.
I, for one, would like to see season 3.
Okay. For one? Okay, that's one.
That's one. You got one.
Okay. Against Mezco's best wishes, against all odds, against their very hopes, yeah, I'm going to come back and start streaming again.
You got one.
Despite all their protestations. Oh, we make it 2. Snowcats.
Make it 2.
Down. All right, let's make it down. Ooh, B in 2099 says it feels more Aussie adjacent. I could see that a little bit.
Okay.
See that little Prince of Darkness influence in there for sure. We'll see. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Of course, the reveals events are always fun and exciting, and a good way to enter these random draw competitions that I'm sure my entries must be getting lost in the mail, because I have never ever won one of these things.
And neither have I. So
yeah, Trevor Maguire, and then there's people who have won like multiple times. So
what?
It's funny how that works. Yeah. Trevor Maguire says first thought was Stranger Things season 4. Yeah, maybe a little bit with the dark skies and all that.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, we might just see a prompt return of Mezco Mondays, but who's to say I won't just stream every day during Mezco Toyz Fair to really bring the point home. Really do some counter programming, huh?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which will be tough because we do it on Fridays too. But hey, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I just this graphic alone, I'm like, ooh, okay. Let's see what's up. There's been some things teased already at like previous cons that are, probably in the running for being the exclusive for this. Thinking of that Biker Gomez, thinking of that like Rumbler vehicle. I'm thinking maybe another Gangrene Estates. Alistair Gangrene has been teased already. So it's all on the table. If we're looking at like the more licensed stuff, maybe we'll get something else that's been teased that's licensed. I haven't really been keeping up with too much of that, so we'll see how it goes. But honestly, I'd rather just then come back to a theme that we've already like had. Like, let's get some more Casino La Cucaracha stuff. Let's get more hoods. Let's get fuck it. Jackie Vaporoni needs a friend, in his time period. So maybe some more of that,
Okay.
But if it's literally another skull and he's heavy metal, I'm so fucking down anyway. So yeah, that's again the 21st to the 24th. 3 weeks from 2 days ago, 2 weeks from next Wednesday.
Wow.
To make that real easy.
That's boy math.
Yeah, that's boy math.
Mezco math.
Bro, you should see my boy dinner this evening. It is lemon lime sparkling water.
It's wonderful.
Yes. We had another quick little Mezco hit. This went up today for 5 points. Friday, Wednesday Addams and Enid Sinclair from Nevermore Academy, as seen on the Wednesday Netflix series. Very cool. There you go. You like Wednesday? You seen it?
Never seen it.
Oh, she like dances and stuff. It's cool.
Okay, I've seen that.
Okay.
I couldn't get away from it.
Yeah. Neither she. God.
Oh yeah.
They beat her down worse than Chadwick Boseman doing the Wakanda Forever pose.
Oh brother.
But yeah, just a quick little hit of Mezco news there. I believe that might be it for Mezco though. What else we got?
I did actually. I just now. I just opened up my Mezco Flash as
Flash. You got the full 3-pack, right, from Boog?
I did. This is not. And? It's not that good.
Not that good?
Unfortunately, not. Articulation wise, it's not that good. He looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. He looks incredible. Best 1/12 scale, like portrait, probably so far. I don't really understand. I like the different faces. They're different, but like if you squint, they're different. They're practically exactly the same. One, his lips are a little more pursed.
Shot for shot remake of
basically,
each of them.
Right? But like one face, his lips are just pursed a little bit more, and then the other one is just like a stoic face. But like, you know, my lighting is all messed up. But like, I don't know, just as like a little shelf piece or whatever, much like every Mezco, like it looks great. But this whole torso is like one piece. So he has like no, the ab range on this buck is like completely hindered.
Is it like an overlay? Like the armor is one piece?
Yeah, it's a complete overlay that starts at his neck and then it goes all the way down to like right here. And his cod piece is like just like a little flap.
Oh, wow.
So when you try and put him like in a running pose, his cod piece, if you have to like turn his torso, his cod piece like ends up on his leg. Like his little thigh. It's crazy.
Got that 77 Gene Simmons thing.
A little bit.
Aquaman armor. Okay.
So I don't know. Do I feel like kind of a sucker because I bought this entire 3-pack just for this? Yes. But I didn't pay full price. So who's a real sucker here?
That's true.
Who's a real sucker here? Still me.
I do want to like have the Zack Snyder Justice League set eventually, but I saw that people were like having a hard time even like getting them at drop, like as far, or rather having a hard time getting rid of them. Like even if you don't do what you did to get it at discount, there's plenty of ways to get it at discount. People were just sitting on them. So many like pre-orders got canceled from like third-party retailers and stuff. So I'm not in a hurry to get it. When I have a good opportunity, when preparation meets opportunity, I will get it. But I'm not quite in a rush. Once I'm a little more settled in, I would like to have a little Zack Snyder Justice League display.
Me too.
And I'll get the Mafex Cyborg to go with it.
The Mafex Cyborg is super great. I have it. I just haven't opened it yet.
Oh, the new one? The
new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want that one too.
I almost pulled the trigger on the old one like so many times, and the new one got announced, and I was like, oh shit. And then 1 year for Black Friday, the old one was on like sale for like $40, and I was like, do I get this? But no, I showed self-restraint.
What?
I don't know. I bought this Goku from Amazon, and then the next day I bought this Goku from Amazon for $70. The next day, Dallas James lists it for $50. So that's what I get. That's what I get for treating myself.
Well, it's usually what happens.
It is. It's exactly what happens.
It's like when you wash your car and it rains the next day.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like rain on your wedding day. Speaking of performers at rock festivals in 1999.
Yep.
What's next?
Oh, I don't know. Well, go to Instamashi. We'll talk a little bit about that.
All right.
Speaking of Flash and disappointments, a lot of people disappointed with.
Oh yeah.
So they put this up the other day. I, like a fool, thought it was CW. Well, I didn't think. I prayed.
It could have been.
I prayed it was CW Flash stuff, but
so cool.
That would have been great.
But it was this guy.
It was this. Which is nuts. The top comment is crazy. No, Fig Samas.
Free Black Panther, please. No. L. Oh, just L. Huge L. Gentlemen, we are gathered here today to celebrate the enormity of this L.
You know what's crazy? I was talking about it in my Discord. This movie was supposed to come out in 2018. We know how SHF operates with a lot of these like movie properties. Like they'll often make their figures based off of like production key art and like promo art that they get from the studios. Like, I don't know, like a year in advance or something like that. Almost 2 years in advance. Like, so obviously, if you've seen the movie or if you've seen the trailer or anything, you know his suit does not look like this. It's not as pronounced. Like in close-ups, you can see that he has the texture in the suit for sure. But like when you're looking at it from a normal view, your eyes don't itch like they do when you look at this image. To quote Static Thunder.
It looks like a dodgeball.
Yeah, he looks like I was talking in my server. I was saying that Pokemon cards, the alt arts have a texture on it that are like that, and he looks like the texture is an alt art for a Pokemon card, 100%.
Capliv saying the fastest thumbprint alive.
Yeah, the texture is nuts. I honestly don't mind the texture on the figure. I think like from a design point, as like a figure to own, I think the texture is cool. I just wish the helmet was the same texture, because like it is just such a crazy juxtaposition that the helmet is not only the same texture but is also glossy, and like and I imagine that the body is glossy too, but because there's so much texture on it, it just appears matte. I mean, it probably is a matte anyway, but like I just don't know. It looks funky. I mean, I'm gonna buy it. Don't get it twisted. But
yeah, you're a big Ezra Miller guy. You thought he should be forgiven for all that Hawaii stuff.
Down. Nope.
I never
absolutely not.
You called this movie forgivably good.
No. I said people are saying forgivably good. I never once said that. You can check the tape, brother. You can check the tape.
That's like saying, oh, you were simply a person of interest in those cases. Being wanted and being wanted for questioning are two very different things.
That's true. Was never convicted. No, but yeah, this is just a funky looking thing. Capliv said it, funky figure for a funky movie.
It really was a weird ass movie.
It was crazy. I mean, like, I just love the Flash so much that like I found reasons to love the movie. Like as an addict, I mean, I could stand on a soapbox all night, but like the parts that they chose to adapt from Flashpoint were like really cool. It was really cool to finally see live action versions of those beats from Flashpoint finally after reading that book for like 10 years. So like, I mean, I found reasons to like it. But I understand why people did not like this movie at all.
Yeah. For as many faults as this movie had, and especially coming around like not terribly long after No Way Home, kind of doing the multiverse thing and multiple versions of characters, they did a decent job of kind of adapting the same concept but not like doing it wholesale either. I just wish it was just a little bit better. I wish, if they have those cameos of like Nicolas Cage Superman and like Christopher Reeve Superman and all that, would be cool if just because they're on film, they get some screen time, we end up getting figures out of them under this banner. That
would be cool.
I don't see it happening, but
it will never happen. But it would be kind of cool. We were talking about something. We were talking about the same kind of backdoor for an Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit for Andrew Garfield, because it appeared for a split second in Across the Spider-Verse when they were showing all the different Uncle Ben deaths.
Yeah.
So, but like, I don't know. It's just
one of those self-insistent scenes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's true. But so this went up. I pre-ordered it, of course. Nice. And he went up this morning, I think, or last night, alongside with some other notable mentions, like both the Demon Slayer figures went up last night too. Tanjiro is like $30, and then he's the anchor figure. Everybody else is like 40 and 50. So, but yeah, right.
I think the biggest flaw in this figure is he's not caked up as he should be.
He was it was a Tuesday afternoon, definitely in some of those scenes. Another thing happening for Tamashii News is the regular release version of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. There's no post about it. This is just murmurs that were in local groups. But if you live in like if you live in like the New York area, you could go to the brick and mortar store in Times Square, and then you could pick up the retail release of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, which previously was only available as a event exclusive here in the United States. In Japan, it got a regular retail release, and then it got another release as a 30th anniversary of V-Jump as well. I believe, I could be wrong, but it's cool that they just had it at the store. Like, that's like the coolest part about having the brick and mortar store is like shit just shows up and they can just sell it whenever. Like that's really cool. It really reminds me of like the Bluefin booth, like circa 2014, 15. Like there were times at like New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, whenever Bluefin was there, if their warehouses or if like whatever figure was being imported and localized from Japan that month, if they just happened to have stock at the same weekend as the con, they would just sell it. So like New York Comic Con 2014, maybe, I can't remember. That weekend, the event exclusives were like a Goku, a Frieza, and then they just happened to get Ultimate Gohan in from overseas, and they were just like, fuck it, we'll sell it at the booth. So that kind of stuff is really cool. That they have just an outlet to do that. You don't have to wait and hope and pray for a figure to be available during a con season. So it is.
Yeah, I concur. What's up with this little announcement, I guess?
I don't know. These just character designs for Dragon Ball Daima. It's really cool. New trailer dropped for Dragon Ball Daima. Looks incredible. You can really tell who didn't watch Dragon Ball whenever this trailer came out, because it is literally just a modern Dragon Ball, which looks fantastic. It's crazy. It's
like
great.
OG Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I mean, like Dragon Ball Daima is basically just going to be the official, like their retelling. Like it's like we have Dragon Ball GT at home, basically. Okay. But like I don't know, it just feels very Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball GT, which was just Dragon Ball Z on steroids, but this time Goku's a kid. Yeah. Whereas this one, I don't know. It's hard to speculate. But it almost looks like Goku he's not just in a kid's body. He is like, he's back to like his power level as a kid. Maybe, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I haven't really absorbed trailers, or I haven't been like on like, my finger hasn't been on the pulse for this stuff. Right? Yeah. Just because I just want to be surprised when it comes out. Like, I don't want to know. Exactly. I don't want to know every single thing about it. But from the new trailer, it just looks like it's just Dragon Ball Goku. He's using his power pole. He's doing all that shit. It's cool. It's rad. And then we'll obviously, with Insamashi sharing this shit, like we're obviously going to be getting Dragon Ball Daima figures super soon. And what do you call it? That's the reason that they fast tracked that Dragon Ball GT Kid Goku body, is because so they could have a great jumping off point for smaller kid bucks when they do the Dragon Ball Daima Goku. They might do a Krillin, possibly, because we have this, but the door is open for kid characters now and smaller scale child characters because of the fact that they fast tracked that GT body. Like, it all makes sense. People are complaining and whining that there's no Trunks and Goten yet, but it's all part of a larger plan. Like, when Dragon Ball Super like was birthed, it like sidelined the entire 5-year plan of SHF, Dragon Ball SHS, because they just had to make Dragon Ball Super figures because that's what's popular, that's what sells. And it's the same thing happening now. Dragon Ball Daima is going to be out, and that's what's popular. It's going to sell. They can make legacy figures whenever, and they'll always sell. But 2 years from now, 5 years from now, nobody's going to care about Dragon Ball Daima. Possibly. People are saying that it might just Dragon Ball Daima might just reset the entire thing, but Dragon Ball Daima is just it's just like a side story, just like Dragon Ball GT. It's not real. It's not OVA? Like it's not canon, supposedly, because it's just like a web series, even though it is, penned and written by Akira Toriyama. I think he said himself that it's just a side story, so I don't know. It doesn't really have to you shouldn't really have to worry about it. But I do encourage everybody to watch it because it looks really cool.
I was going to compliment Krillin's fit over here, but
hell yeah,
Brian Cap Lives has ruined it, saying he's got the Al's Toy Barn fit.
No,
oh, come on, man. All right, that's there's your Dragon Ballers.
That's it. That's really everything that we can touch on for SHF. Like the water
stuff that is already up for pre-order that's being shown.
That's the Demon Slayer stuff that went up. And then that water effect went up too. I was thinking about pre-ordering the water effect, but like the box is going to be huge, so shipping is going to be crazy. So I'll just wait for a domestic release. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, you need it for your Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff.
That's true. You
sure trailer for that?
I did. Looks great.
What'd you think? Oh,
it looks great. Shout out to close personal friend.
Oh yeah. Close personal confidant.
That's true. That's true.
Consigliere, you might even say.
Yes, indeed.
This is a cool effect for sure.
It's very cool. Alrighty, what's next?
We had a little bit of Mayfex on the list. I think Rick was saying that it's just reissues, though, right?
Yeah, I think Gambit and another
Lago's got them.
Gambit and then some other shit. I don't know.
If Lago don't got them, do they even exist?
They certainly do. I just don't remember who it was. It's Gambit and somebody else, but they were just reissues. Really highly sought after reissues that are coming out. So it's pretty cool. Great. Always great to see reissues for sure.
Okay.
Tiger Stripe, Wolverine, Gambit, Psylocke, and Carnage.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So it's quite a lot.
That is actually quite a lot. That Gambit is a lot of people consider it to be the best Gambit, right?
Oh yeah. A lot of people do for sure.
Speaking of the best versions of characters around, let's talk McFarlane for a second.
Well, let's talk Megaman. He's right there.
Oh.
This is a Threezero Megaman. We talked about it a couple of months ago when they just showed off the clay model without any articulation. But here it is, fully shown off. This looks crazy. He's going to be 4 inches tall. And he just looks like a modern D-Arts Mega Man. So, for those of you unfamiliar, D-Arts was a Mega Man line from Tamashii Nations. It was just S.H.Figuarts, but for video games or digital art, which is a video game. So,
sure.
The articulation scheme in this literally looks exactly like the D-Arts Mega Man from forever ago.
But it's got diecast parts now? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe it should have diecast. But I mean, it looks cool. The face to me is like a little weird in some angles and some instances, but it looks good more often than not. Some people are kind of weirded out by the proportions. Like his fist might be a little big. I mean, I don't know. Like he just looks like that's what Mega Man looks like, honestly. This might be the closest you'll get to Marvel vs. Capcom Mega Man in terms of proportions. Like a really thin frame and then like the huge like Buster Cannon forearms and fists and whatnot. So this looks really cool. The only thing that is a cause for concern is like the ab crunch. The ab crunch looks virtually non-existent. But who knows? It might just be like a drop down torso, which will allow you to get like a really nice crunch or whatever. But looks good to me. I don't know.
Yeah, you got a little butterfly action going on there. That's cool.
You got a little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah, one of the greatest hits of articulation over here.
There it is. You know, the obvious comparison is going to be with Jada Toys, just because they're offering a Mega Man at a $20 price point. I mean, honestly, it goes without saying.
His supporting cast.
That's true. It goes without saying, like value wise, that's King of the Hill. Like, there's no way anybody anytime soon is going to be contesting that. But in case you want a more premium product with more premium materials, this is it. It has more. This one will offer more interchangeable parts, and it's yet to be seen if this one will be more or less articulated than that.
Well, if you want to try it out for yourself, Pancho, you can let me know, and I'll go to this Ground Zero in Los Angeles, California, on the 13th through 14th.
Yeah, to get the exclusive. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, if you could get that for me, that'd be fantastic.
Let me know. I don't know what. I've never heard of Ground Zero. Is that a store or is that a
no idea
event?
I had no idea that any of these events were even in America.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like they're jumping around. It goes from Hong Kong to Jakarta to Taiwan and then Los Angeles.
Yeah, I didn't even see Los Angeles in there. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'll go check it out. I'll give it a peek.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, let me know.
All right, if we let's
there's a bit of Legends news as well. These went up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse.
Okay.
Speaking of Marvel versus Capcom, let's go Marvel.
Yeah, how about it?
And the Legends therein.
Okay. There
X-Men
he is.
97. What is this? Wave 3?
2?
Wave 2. Okay. Yeah, Wave 2. You got your X-Men 97 Cyclops, which, if you took your cell shading off of your VHS Cyclops, you idiot, you should have waited.
That's true. You're the fool now.
Yeah. Here's your Executioner.
There he is. This guy doesn't even look like he's in the same art style as the rest of the people.
I have no idea. What is his belt buckle says fuck out of here?
Fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, I kind of want that belt just for custom fodder.
Yeah, just belt buckle,
just
right?
put it on stuff.
Right. That's what all those weapons are for.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All these mutants. Fuck out of here.
There's your Mega Buster right there for another Mega Man. Dude.
There you go. Sweet Matador cape too.
Oh, a Strider cape. Yeah,
this guy just looks like let's take all the most popular design elements of things and just put him on one guy.
This guy looks like a middle school drawing.
Yeah. Well, he's probably got some super unique name, if he's in the X-Men universe. No, we're gonna call him Executioner.
Okay, let's go. Cap lives with a correction saying "Friends of Humanity, thank you."
Yeah,
that's FOHTU. This is FOH. This is still fuck out of here.
Yeah. It'd be so much cooler if his belt buckle said GTFO.
Sure. Here we go, sleeveless Magneto.
How about Magento? He's more of a kind of a maroon, kind of purple color.
Yeah, a mauve, if you will.
Yeah. Mauve-nito. Oh, I love that.
Mauve-nito.
Here's Madeline Pryor at a slightly more conservative outfit.
That's true.
The Goblin Queen.
A lot of people complain that she is not scantily clad enough. Where do you sit on that, Fabio?
I still think she's too scantily clad. We shouldn't see any skin at all. I need a full balaclava on this lady. Here's a Nightcrawler.
There he is.
Black. A little bit of red to him too, but
of course.
There he is. Love the shadowing on that face. Bendy wire tail, maybe.
Okay, maybe not.
I don't know. I'm not Boog.
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh man. And Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. There she is in color.
All new pinless body with no torso cut.
Rough.
Yeah.
Very rough.
And she's got an interchangeable head though, so you could have her with the hair down.
Some more heads.
Yeah, so Craven Moorhead.
Wow.
There you go. I do appreciate that these are, from this animation, which we've yet to see any even teaser of or whatever. And we're already 2 waves deep into this because clearly it's been delayed for a while. But these make for great comic versions too. Like these are better executions of these designs.
Oh,
in terms of being pinless, in terms of being, more like cohesive art style. and they look good. I would easily replace these in my comic display if I gave any hint of a shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Yeah. Speaking of things I don't really care about.
Oh, I can't wait.
McFarlane, real quick. Just real quick.
God. All right, okay.
Because
I'll indulge you.
Sure. Thank you. Batman animated series next wave, Build-A-Figure Wave 2 features Batman blind as a bat version with more cell shading. Like none of this wave has cell shading except Batman. Very interesting. Why? Exactly. I guess Gordon does actually.
Okay. Yeah.
You got Commissioner Gordon. You got the Riddler.
Okay.
You got Joker with his trench coat.
Yep.
And if you assemble them, you can make, or if you get all of them, you can assemble Lockup, which is to McFarlane's credit, doing these reissues. At least he's getting some new characters out there.
Thank God.
But I noticed how the new figures are kind of done in the McFarlane style instead of having the kind of DC Universe classic style crotch. He went with like the classic McFarlane diaper on it. Very interesting.
I prefer that, honestly.
Hopefully it's a better Build-A-Figure than that Condiment King, which like just could not stand. He had just like jelly leg syndrome to the max.
That's rough.
Yeah, especially with that heavy ass backpack. This guy's pretty top heavy, like without any additional gear. So praying for you. Hey, look at that. Puck Photos says, let's look to the sides in the chat.
We must.
He must have known. Puck, defend your realm. What's up with this lockup? Anyway, it's cool that he's just, again, getting more new characters out there and these reissues for people who may have missed them in hopefully a better plastic than the original DC Direct versions. These are up for pre-order now exclusively at Target.
Wow.
Target exclusives.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Pox says there's nothing to defend. The realm has been broken.
Wow.
Oh, no. Those price hikes got everybody.
Well, it's just for that wave, is it not? Or no?
For now.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Once they're like, oh, people just want to pay you this much? All right, cool. Let's make them all that price.
Well, was it like
a one-time thing, pretty quickly becomes the regular thing if people prove that they buy it.
That's true. But what's the official story? The official story was it was a store exclusive that got pulled.
Made it fewer quantities.
Yeah, fell through, so now they had to do it on their own website or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
Pock Photos is saying there's another rumored wave that's going to be $40. Well, you can't win them all. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, sure. Win some, lose some. We'll quickly breeze through this, but these have been making the rounds, and they're worth talking about, I guess.
Are they?
Yeah, Superpowers. If you like those retro style figures, here's your next wave of Superpowers. Kilowog. How about Manga Batman? Sorry, I said that wrong. Manga Batman. Brainiac. Blue Beetle. You get the Skull Ship.
The Skull Ship's kind of cool.
High-tech spacecraft. It's kind of fun. I guess we'll get to it, but McFarlane was showing it off, and like the tentacles move when you roll it. Here's the vehicle for Blue Beetle.
That's pretty tight.
This guy is such a ripoff of Night Owl from The Watchmen. I hate it.
No.
And here's a gold label exclusive Brainiac with Skull Ship.
Okay, this time with color. All right.
This time with color, and he's got like a crazy goatee.
He's got beard. This time with facial hair.
He's got Spock's beard from Mirror Mirror.
He looks like Oliver Queen.
Oh, dude, he totally does. Or like Oliver Green. Look at his skin tone. Here's Todd. Yeah. Not wearing sunglasses indoors for once. Shout out to him. I guess his eyesight must be getting better.
Check out the cloth table. I'm into it, honestly.
Oh, Sinestro is part of this wave too. Gold Superman.
Piss man. Super piss man.
Dude, is he a Toronto Maple Leafs fan? What is this?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
There's the Skull Ship. There's your Bug. Hey, there's the Skull Ship again.
There he is.
Box. Look at this. Look, he even does the noises.
I can't. Oh.
Do you hear that?
I
think
know.
I'm only doing screen share, but he's like, look, the leg's moving, blah, 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 blah. At this point, all these vehicles should have like lights and sounds, and it's like just him recording. And the sound playback is just his recording.
Yeah, that's true. They really should do
that. And then there's your Blue Beetle Bug. Mm-hmm.
These are cool. These are cool if like this, if it's for you, these are cool.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, this is just prime like dad trying to get his kid into his properties, and like this would be fun to have, like to play with your kids, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff. Not for us, but fun.
No. But look, hey, you press the button. Oh wow, it retracts.
That shit is actually kind of cool. The vehicles are cool. They've always been cool.
Yeah. I would much like, not that I have any dog in the race at all, but I would much rather get this for a kid than like a giant Titan Hero series or something, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Fun. All right, that's it for McFarlane.
Okay.
He made noises and he showed off toys. What's next?
G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, I was bringing it up because my good friends at A Toy Kind of Mood had some fantastic coverage of the G.I. Joe reveals yesterday. There's also a new Haslab, which I guess we can briefly touch on here.
Oh yeah, that's true. There is one. I guess. I mean, none of us really fuck. Oh, you fuck with Transformers a little bit.
No, I don't.
Not more than me.
I have exactly 2 Transformers to my name, and they're childhood toys that I've had forever.
Oh.
They are the Optimus Prime versus Megatron, the Ultimate Battle 2-pack that came with a DVD of Transformers Armada.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really cool. G.I. Joe Day, courtesy of Hasbro Pulse. Thank you, my friends at A Toy Kind of Mood over here as well. Torch.
This looks like the biker that got beat up in a Bronx Tale.
Yeah. All right, I'm rewatching right now True Detective season 1.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, it is fantastic television.
I know nothing about that show. But the other day a YouTube like short was blasted into my face. Apparently there's like, oh, you would know, obviously you're rewatching it, but I had no idea that there's like an Eldritch story that goes nowhere. It's just part of the, well, I don't know if it goes nowhere, but like it's just part of the universe. Because I read like the comments and stuff, and people were hoping that it was fleshed out more, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's more of. But like I had no idea that show had anything to do with. Yeah,
like, it surrounds kind of like a Lovecraftian death cult type of thing.
Oh, sick! That makes you want to watch it.
Yeah, and I'm rewatching season 1 right now because season 4 is currently airing, and it like ties into season 1. So they kind of revisit some elements of it, and it really makes you want to go back and watch the first one too. Not because like the new one isn't as good, but to kind of like see those connections again as you're watching the new one. And it's fantastic. And I bring that up to say I just watched the episode where Matthew McConaughey's character like infiltrates this biker gang that he like used to run with when he was undercover, and this is one of the guys from that. There's a Dreadnought Torch, so they're about close to finishing these Dreadnoughts, huh?
That's cool. It's all Greek to me, brother.
I look at this guy and I'm like, give me your car, give me your keys, your boots, your motorcycle. Really good. Here's Doc. Hey, you need him.
Fucking go.
You need him.
Of course.
PSA alum.
Absolutely. One of them, like, easily one of the best PSAs.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hit this shit. Dude.
They really need to lean into that, kind of like Super 7 did, where they like put out the same figure, but it just had like the packaging to reference the PSAs, but just do straight up like the PSA versions of these guys.
Well, to be fair, like they get really fun with the package art. With this, like Shipwreck had a bicycle on a dock.
Oh shit!
It's so great for no reason. Shipwreck had a bicycle on the box art. So like, you know, they're not going to be as egregious as slapping "I'm a computer" on the package. But like, you know, it's fun to see what kind of like little stuff they can get away with.
Yeah, for sure. Again, very like classic, true to form, you know, as seen on that, but with that slight kind of modernization to it. Really good.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody does the HD remaster as good as G.I. Joe Classified series.
Oh, true. Very true.
Real good. And I don't even collect these. Speaking of Super 7, real quick, the latest wave of Super 7 Ultimates went up yesterday, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And guess what?
Girls get it done.
Friday night is girls' night.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's I think they've put out all of these before, but these are more in like classic colors.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, G.I. Joe, maybe Black Genghis is in the chat and he can go ahead and correct me, but these are cool. These are very much like on model to the animation, and they look great, honestly.
They do look nice.
I love that Baroness. Wow.
Oh, fine young woman.
Oh my. Oh.
Has anybody seen a pink vinyl purse around here? Really got to get my cigarettes.
Hey, how about another Back to Classified series? Tiger Force, Roadblock, and Tripwire.
There they are.
I'm not gonna lie, like I don't collect these, but if I were to choose to collect them, I think I would only want to get Tiger Force and Cobra Island shit.
Really?
Yeah, I just think they're so dumb and fun. I just love like there's the idea of like, you know, these like paramilitary forces like overseas in the jungle, but just wearing these like garish ass colors. Okay. There's something fun about that.
It's got to be on theme.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
So all these like jungle looks and everything with all this like bright camo is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, so new sounds of the neighborhood.
Dude, I'm surprised you actually heard that. Yeah. There you go. It's not as bad as my old place. My old place, I had more like I wasn't like up against the window in my old place, so maybe you couldn't hear it as much, but the sounds are definitely louder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Tiger Force. How about I don't know that I like this name. Night Creeper. Isn't that what they called Richard Ramirez?
I think that's what they called Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
That is such a good movie.
It's a great movie.
That movie is so much better than it has any right to be.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You see the trailer for Roadhouse?
No, I did not.
Oh, it looks so dumb. I want to see it. Conor McGregor plays like the heavy, like the bad guy. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's another Cobra Ninja.
There you go.
Night Creeper. Oh my god, I do not want this guy anywhere near my windowsill.
I don't want him sticking me with that sword. That looks crazy.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that sword is that if it goes inside of you, it would hurt a lot as he pulls it back out.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would like that.
A small detail. Yeah. Blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, for sure. I'd rather get stabbed with the other sword, any other sword, really.
That's true. I'd rather not get stabbed at all.
Yeah. Well, sometimes beggars can't be choosers.
That's right. If you gotta, you might as well, huh?
Speaking of ninjas,
there they are.
Wait. 3, 2. Let's both say ninjas at the same time.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Ninjas.
Jinx, yo me a soda.
Jinx.
Hey. Oh, Jinx. Oh, that's the name of this G.I. Joe character. You idiot. There she is. She looks good. I like this crazy weapon she has. What do they call it? A Naginata spear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do I know? Yeah. I know nothing.
She have a different. Oh, that's her like blindfold. She has like a blindfold.
Oh, sick. All right.
That's cool. To recreate her iconic training scene from G.I. Joe, the movie.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Again, I don't collect this line, but damn, looking at him, it's just like, this is what like a domestic mass market retail toy line should look like in 2024.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, there's no excuse. Oh yeah, there is an excuse. If it's a license, they can get away with giving you less good product because the nostalgia will carry you the rest of the way.
That's true.
Whereas this, yes, there's nostalgia associated with it, but it's like an in-house license, you know. Hasbro owns this. And how about, this guy's awesome.
Whoa, holy fuck.
How about, I'm literally just seeing these for the first time too. So
Me too.
This guy's fucking sick. Naugahyde, pork belly, and yabo. I'm gonna go ahead and say pork belly is the warthog.
You never know.
Yeah, but yeah, I could be wrong. The sniper breaks down and goes into a case. That's dope.
That's nutty. I feel like they've done that before. There's another figure that breaks down and goes in a case too.
Yeah. Does this compound bow have a silencer? Is that even necessary?
For why?
Bro, this monkey has an eye patch. What?
Yeah.
What has this monkey gone through, bro?
He sees some shit.
Did he exchange his eye to a hag in exchange for -1 to perception rolls?
I don't know.
On intimidation checks. That's so cool. I did the same thing on my Dark Urge playthrough on Baldur's Gate.
I almost guarantee you he did that.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. This guy's awesome. What is his weapon called? It's a machete? What is it called? Yeah, it's a machete.
There it is.
And he's also got the monkey. It's a macaque. It's not just any monkey. It's not just any simian. It is a macaque.
It's not just any simian.
This is awesome with his little slouch hat.
It looks cool.
His various knives. I feel like this guy's probably Australian.
Could be.
Could be. And I believe that is it for G.I. Joe. Thank you to a Toy Kind of Mood here on Instagram for their fantastic G.I. Joe coverage.
Absolutely.
We did do a stream I guess yesterday. They did a stream yesterday talking about all these G.I. Joe reveals in more detail and probably correctly. So go check them out.
Yeah, unfortunately with that Boog, it's running a little wild here.
Literally, look, this guy's got a whole menagerie.
I know. That thing is this crazy.
And then one more thing for Hasbro, real quick. There's a new Haslab that went up. We're gonna find out how funded it is already in relation to things Boog likes. Okay, yeah, it's trucking along, but it only went up a couple days ago, and it's almost to its goal. So
it went up a lot on its first day too.
Yeah, this is the Transformers Legacy Robots in Disguise 2001 Omega Prime.
There he is.
Why is the Hasbro Pulse interface awful?
It's terrible.
Why can't I just click into these photos and see them full screen? Why do I have to do this?
I don't know.
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks.
Let me see if I can just get them from their Instagram. But anyway, Transformer. I thought this was, when I first saw it, I thought this was the Transformers Armada, like Super Optimus Prime, you know?
Okay.
But it is not. I would have liked that, but it is not. Here is Omega Prime.
There he is.
So he's Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus and a third Transformer, and they combine into Ultimate Optimus Prime, Mega Prime. What's the name? Omega Prime.
Amazon Prime.
No, that would be the Tiger Force version of him. Where it's this, but he's got a bunch of stripes on it. But he's a fire truck. That's cool.
I actually have the old toy of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of the one where he's a fire truck. Like for a reason that I cannot remember, I bought it. Probably because it was in box and I found it at like a yard sale or something. But I have this. I should sell it.
You better get out while the getting's good.
No reason to have it at all.
I always liked it when Optimus Prime wasn't like just a truck, when they did just other versions of him when he was a fire truck, or I mean, I guess that's still a truck, but you know what I mean.
Well, this one's on fire.
Yeah. My baby's on fire.
That's true.
Yeah, this is a good looking Optimus. I like this That's why I thought it was that version, because it's very similar to that face, like here. But when you combine them all, you get this guy. Hey, how about some? Oh, this is to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Transformers. So to celebrate 40 years, let's get a version of Optimus Prime from 23 years ago.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I think this was the series that preceded Armada, if I'm not mistaken.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I really only jumped back into Transformers like after Beast Wars. I didn't give a shit about Transformers until Armada and Energon and Cybertron. The Cybertron trilogy, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. So
this thing almost looks better in grayscale.
Yeah. Marked safe from a Transformers Haslab for now.
Oh no, the tier is a stand? No, sir, that's not good.
Yeah, I gotta check out this campaign. Okay, so it's $249.99, $250. Needs 10,000 backers. So that's they need $2.5 million to get this funded. And let's see what the tiers are. All right. How about a sword?
Okay, I can see a sword.
I mean, it's a big ass sword. I'm not gonna lie.
It's big. Not crazy exciting. Not crazy exciting, but I see the vision.
Yeah. How about a stand?
No, that's where you lose me.
Tier 2.
No, you lose me completely.
It's a space bridge stand. Fastest way for Autobots to travel around Earth, though. So, you know.
This is the fastest way for me to travel.
That's it? Those are the only 2 tiers?
It's the fastest way for me to travel right off this fucking webpage.
Oh, man.
No, man. That's not. Nah.
Like, it's on its own, yeah, you know, it's a fine campaign. Maybe the stand is a little lackluster. Maybe the tiers in general are just a little lackluster. But again, it runs into that problem of like, why are you celebrating 40 years of Transformers with something like several generations of Transformers deep? It's like doing a 40th anniversary of Ghost Rider and then doing the Ghost Rider from 10 years ago.
Yeah. You know, to me, this kind of reads that this was retrofitted to be a Haslab. Like it may have been like just a regular release, and they were all like, you know what? No. How about
this? Probably, yeah, it could have been, you know, 2 individual retail releases that would have taken up a lot of space on a planogram. Yeah. They're like, you know what? Let's just Haslab it.
Yeah. What if we didn't make these?
What if? Big what if?
Yeah. What if we didn't make these? And what if we had to, we made a gross profit? How about that? That's really what it feels like.
Pancho promoted.
Yeah. There's like virtually no reason for those tiers to be that insane. Like in the negative space.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But hey, you're exposing the business, Pancho. We're supposed to just consume product and
that's true.
Don't ask questions and then get excited for next product.
Absolutely. Because if anything, I'm wrong for understanding. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. You're making excuses for $1 billion corporation.
That's true.
That makes you a shill.
Absolutely. I'm the idiot because I understand. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You're more than an idiot. You're an apologist.
Oh, true. I'm a bootlegger.
Really, you're just as bad as the execs themselves. Really,
absolutely.
You might as well be the one taking a nice fatty Christmas bonus while all your company loses 10% of its workforce.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'll hire myself again.
Hey, give yourself a nice little golden parachute.
Yeah, why not? And a raise.
Hey, there you go. Good stuff. Speaking of boring dystopias.
Okay.
What do we got next?
Nothing. I think that's literally it.
Literally think that's it. Yeah.
Tight.
Oh wow! Right on the dot. Look at that.
Wow. 10 o'clock.
Tight. Look at that.
What are you watching?
Rock.
You watching anything besides True Detective? What's going
on? Yeah, it's True Detective season 4 has been pretty solid. I'm enjoying it. I think it's only a 6-episode season, and they just had episode 3, so we're like halfway through. And I think episode 3 was like definitely kind of the slowest so far, but the last like 5 minutes are like fantastic and really gave me chills that I have not had watching a television show in a minute. So I really enjoyed it. Maybe it's because I was up at like 1 a.m. watching it, and like that last scene of episode 3 would like hit hard.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying sort of the the Lovecraftian eldritch horror elements to it that are pretty interesting. The premise on its own is pretty interesting, but the way they've kind of tied in, there's elements of John Carpenter's The Thing. There's a little bit of again, that Lovecraftian eldritch horror stuff. So I'm enjoying it so far for sure. I'd recommend True Detective season 4, Night Country. Again, it's 3 episodes in. If you want to wait at this point for the whole thing to finish airing, it might not be the worst thing either. But if you want to jump in now, 3 episodes to hook you in, it's good. It's good television. Jodie Foster is in it, by the way. She's great.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Love Jodie Foster. That's literally all I'm watching. I know the Royal Rumble was this past weekend. I didn't watch it.
You watched it in my server. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard that CM Punk got injured. What a shame.
Did he?
Oh yeah, CM Punk and getting injured after a big pay-per-view match is just name a more iconic duo.
That's it's basically bread and butter.
Yeah. And he had to relinquish his spot at WrestleMania, so that's cool.
No.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was in a whole ass main event. I completely forgot.
Yeah. Oh, we did have a super chat real quick.
We sure did. We sure did. Bo Biggs, the man.
Bo.
Nay, the myth, the legend. Hit us with $10. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah. You love to see
the biggest thing about Bo
Mm-hmm.
is his statements.
Yep. Speak volumes. They truly do.
Without even saying anything.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, brother.
Earlier today, Rebecca and I rewatched RRR again, which is incredible. I loved it.
R.I.P. Ray Stevenson.
I know, dude, man, crazy, absolutely crazy. He has like one of the nuttiest scenes in the entire movie, where like the spoilers. Mm-hmm. First of all, watch the movie. Like it's on Netflix right now. If if you're allergic to subtitles, there's an English dub. If you're, a mouth breather. No, I'm just joking. But there's an English dub for sure. It's very accessible. Incredible film. Possibly the most electrifying Marvel movie you've ever seen in your life, and it's not Marvel at all. So it's crazy. But if you don't want to know, then plug your ears for the next 10 seconds. But his car gets like a tree falls on his car. The impact of it launches him out of the car at the same time as his rifle. And in the air, he grabs his rifle, looks down the scope, and shoots this guy in the shoulder. It's fucking crazy.
It's literally like the Zack Snyder's Justice League of Hollywood.
I'm saying it's yeah, absolutely. Like I was talking to Becca about it today because we always like try and look for like Indian movies to watch. And we were like RRR was like the first Indian movie Becca had watched like in its entirety. And I was like, the bar started incredibly high for you because like, I truly do not think that there's a single like modern Indian movie that is as good as RRR. Like there's no way. Like it's like it does, like it's not even close. It's like not even close.
I'll give a special shout out, honorable mention to the Singham series.
Singham is good. Singham is good, but like I don't know. He's just a cop. That like,
but he's like the best cop.
Yeah, he's the cop
of all time.
That's true. But then in RRR, like Ram is like him times 100.
Yeah, that's true. It is hard to start with RRR, but it's like you see, if you start with RRR and go backwards, you kind of see where RRR starts to get all of that from.
Absolutely.
It's like if you've never watched Tim and Eric, but you're like, oh, I love those Old Spice commercials. Yeah, go back and watch that old Tim and Eric stuff.
Speaking of Tim and Eric adjacent stuff, I watched unedited footage of a bear today. I had never seen it.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen? Okay, so
no.
It's like that. It's a infomercial that aired on Adult Swim that just like gets nuts. The same vein as like Too Many Cooks and like and like This Is a House. I think that's what it's called, or I can't remember. But like yeah, it's crazy. Check it out. Unedited footage of a bear.
I'm low key down. I'm high key down. Actually,
it's like 10 minutes long. It's nuts. It's cool. It's cool. It's interesting. It's definitely an adjective. Aside from that, I rewatched the first 3 episodes of Breaking Bad for like the first time in a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just fucking in the first 3 episodes. Like I just completely forgot this guy's getting hand jobs and he's fucking. And like in the first 3, like I was like, there's a lot more fucking smanging in this than I remember.
Yeah. Did you watch Better Call Saul?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
I thought so. That's right.
Yeah.
Crazy. The statistic came out. 53 Emmy nominations, 0 wins.
Robbed.
The snub of the decade.
Yeah, robbed. Absolutely robbed. Like, have you seen the compilation of Bob Odenkirk of like all of the times that he was nominated and he lost, and like where he like his morale in 2023 or like 2024? It's just like the end of the compilation is like they're asking him about it. He's like, I don't want to talk. You know, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. It's just whatever.
Dude, this man had a heart attack for you.
Heart attack,
for you. And you snub it with an Emmy. It's unreal.
Wade is saying Pancho got me watching The Sopranos. I'm 3 seasons in. I can't take all the credit. It's got to be all of us. We all got you watching Sopranos.
You are in for such a treat, Wade. Season 3 is still like we're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
These mob guys, and then it gets dark. Yeah, for sure. But it's so good. It's so good.
Hell yeah.
Wade, what was the last big thing? I want to see where you're at in season 3.
Yeah, let us know.
But of the stars is also asking, hey Pancheezey, Pokemon versus Palworld. I shot a land ball in the face with a musket today.
Hell yeah. Well, you're playing Palworld, right?
I was playing a little bit. I have a little world going. It's called Palbondigas.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't played it in a minute, but it's fun. It's fine, you know.
You know what I think? I think it insists upon itself.
Oh, you can't do that to me. Hey man, that's what I say when I'm talking shit about a thing you like. So
I don't necessarily hate it. It's just not for me. Like I just like it's just too. Mm-hmm. It's too like edgy for me. I understand that beneath all the edge is like a mechanically better version of Pokemon under there, but like I just can't do it. When that Pokemon starts fucking humans, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
No, it's implied that the pals are actually mutated humans.
I don't care. But you know, I understand.
It is more Arc than Pokemon. Yeah,
absolutely.
Arc, it's a lot like that. It's a lot like Valheim, which I used to play a lot of.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's got some good like quality of life changes to like the average survival crafting game that like I see where the replayability is, but
true.
I'm still balls deep in another Baldur's Gate honor run. So
well, for me, Palworld, like I saw like the first trailer that ever came out for it, and I immediately wrote it off exactly what it was, like just like an Arc clone that is that its gimmick is it's Pokemon too, and I never thought of it as any more. So like I didn't even know that it was like on Game Pass or that Microsoft Studios was like had a stake in it to where it's a day one Game Pass game. So like to hear that it was so popular and like it had blown up to the status that it was, like mentally that game is not there for me. Like, so to me, that game is still just like some weird trailer I saw at at the ass end of like Summer Game Fest 2020 or something. Yeah, that's right. So like, it's just like the game as of now is like an insane, like high seller. But to me, it's just like a weird little teeny, like cash grab game. That's like, but you know, again, that doesn't mean that it
didn't grab no teeny amounts of cash. I'll tell you that. 5 million sales
crazy.
on Steam can't be wrong.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, I can't deny the numbers or the mechanics or anything. But
the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for the Pokemon Company.
Oh, that's true. If there's anything that Palworld's gonna do, it's gonna knock down the number one franchise of all time. That's what it's gonna do.
And that's best case scenario.
That's true. That's true. So watch out, Pokemon. Watch out, the #1 franchise of all time. Watch out, because Palworld is coming for you.
Palworld is at the Royal Rumble, pointing at the WrestleMania sign, challenging Pokemon in the main event.
That's absolutely right.
Hey, Tim Smith hit us with 199 real quick.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Tim Smith, and love and peace and prayers to his brother who's going through it right now as well.
Oh.
He's been keeping us updated, dude. I'm thinking of you, man. 100%.
I didn't know that, man. Sorry to hear it. Hope all turns out well. He hits us with 199 saying heart, peace sign, and a turkey leg.
That's truly it.
Yeah. Love peace and chicken grease, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Wow. Of the Star thing, it's 19 million players now. That's wild.
That's incredible. Wade was saying Uncle Junior just got cancer.
Oh man. Yeah, that's Uncle Junior's like decline is one of the saddest things in that show.
It's rough.
Yeah. When Tony kind of goes
spoilers, Wade. Sorry.
Yeah, no. It's more a feeling than an actual like spoiler of events. You're kind of getting there, but
I will say
Tony goes to visit him one time, and
that's
like
haunting imagery.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's like, ooh, damn.
To see the fall. The fall was crazy.
Like, he was one of the OGs, and now, yeah. Oh my god, I don't know if you're there yet. It's not really a spoiler. It's just something funny that happens when he's watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he's like, "Hey, why am I on TV?"
That's me. That's me. Bobby, it's not you, Junior. It's somebody
and Bobby else. Is fucking Ralph. What's his face?
Yeah. It's me and you on TV.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Sopranos, real quick.
A little HBO cross promotion.
Cross promotion. The only brand like insertion that I truly accept and care about. Mm-hmm. I will say that like Junior's decline is extremely sad, but like he's part of like what I think is probably the best season finale I've probably ever seen in my life, where he's singing when he's singing in the restaurant. I could not believe how good that season finale was. Mm-hmm. That scene it's incredible. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his singing made my grandmother cry.
Yeah, dude. I wept as well. I wept out in the open, not hiding the tears or anything. It was crazy.
You weren't drowning yourself in alcohol and running away like a brat, like a certain little meta soprano. Wait, what is it that they call Meadow when they're getting her name wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they call her like it's not like Meadow, but they call her like some other like grassy knoll type of thing. Fielder. They call her Fielder.
Who says that in the show?
I forget. Yeah, someone like, what's her name again? Fielder.
The fuck.
So when you go on like r/Sopranos Circle Jerk, people will call her Fielder instead of Meadow.
That's so funny.
That's so good. Anyway, this is turning into Sopranos cast episode 2.
Yeah, so. True. The last thing I'll say is I watched Bronx Tale for the first time in my life this week as well. Absolutely incredible movie. I said it in our group chat, but like for the last like 3 months, I've been watching movie length episodes of Sopranos. Yeah. So it was an interesting change of pace to just watch a movie in the same time span of a single episode of Sopranos.
Yeah. I just watched. I finished Narcos Mexico. I've been watching like all of the Narcos shows. And I finished Narcos Mexico finally. It's a really good series. It's all like based on true events too. So it takes you through like the 80s into 90s like cocaine boom of like the cartels and all that. Super interesting. And I have family that like lives in Guadalajara where like one big like set piece sort of takes place. And I'm like, yo, did this really happen? That's crazy. And they're like, oh yeah. It's like huge part of like, you know, the history of this area. It's like, damn, that's insane.
Hell yeah, dude. I watch a lot of true crime stuff, and a shocking amount of true crime happens in a town I used to live in, Bend, Oregon.
Oh, like, shit. Dude, I don't know you lived in Oregon.
Yeah, like when I was in the 5th grade, I lived in Oregon.
Okay.
Not for long. It was like It was maybe a year and a half or something.
I too did some time in the PNW.
Whoa, where?
Yeah. Redmond, Washington.
Oh shit! No way. That's cool. I used to live in so Bend is the city, but there's like, you know how cities like have like surrounding towns and shit like that. You know how cities work, right?
Yeah, there's the urban areas and then there's the suburban areas.
That's true. There's a place right outside of Bend where I actually used to live, which is called Redmond, Oregon. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
What a crazy little turn of events, huh?
Wow, we're practically the same person.
That's right. That's
like looking in a mirror.
Wade is saying layers of this show are crazy. Happy I'm seeing it as an adult. Yeah.
Honestly, it gets better every rewatch.
Yeah, I'm very excited to watch it a second time. Extremely excited.
It's so great. there's like a weird bell curve of knowledge of the show where like you kind of, when it's early on, you kind of forget all this stuff happens, and then you know a lot about the middle, and then you kind of forget like how it ends by the end too.
Oh, cool.
So there's a lot of new things to absorb even after you've seen it once or twice or 7 or 8 like me.
I can't wait to be that, Fabio.
I'll be at 7 next time I watch it, I think.
That's wonderful.
It's such a great show. It's for the culture, you know.
Absolutely.
And I think that's about all. Oh, one more thing. Speaking of Italian culture, I watched this Italian movie. Came highly recommended by said family member that lives in Guadalajara. It's called Life is Beautiful. Like the Italian name is La Vita è Bella. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know what I was getting into when I had watched it. It starts out as like Johnny Depp Chocolat.
Okay.
That movie?
No.
Yeah. It kind of starts out like that, but there's like a weird dark undercurrent that doesn't really get overly explained, and scenes kind of move along and time passes like pretty quick. And then by part 2, it's the boy in the striped pajamas.
What the fuck?
What? Where did this fucking come from? This is crazy. It was a fantastic movie. I don't want to like give away too much, but the idea of it is just staying positive to the point of gaslighting even in the darkest times.
It's insane. It's insane.
Very
brother.
interesting film. I think it won like a foreign language Oscar back in its day. It's like from the 90s, like mid to late 90s. It's a
97 it says.
Yeah, there you go. La Vita è Bella, Life is Beautiful. Really good. Honestly, the title has fucking nothing to do with the movie.
This is nuts.
But it was a good watch for sure. Definitely got a little emotional by the end of it. It definitely coerced emotion from this deep, dark shell. You know. I'll leave it at that.
Shout out to Life is Beautiful.
Yeah, real good. I knew a guy with that tattooed on his chest in high school, and he got it lasered off by college.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah. But that's not true. This beautiful. It's let me just get this on a t-shirt.
Yeah, maybe something I take off.
Yeah. Right. Oh shit! Wait, how it lives by the waterfall. That's cool.
That's crazy. That's where Chrissy shit his pants. No. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Oh, Threezero watching that movie in middle school. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that'd be great film. That's awesome.
Oh man.
All right. Let's do plugs and get up out of here.
Okay. Hey, I'm Pancheezey. That's it. Follow me on Instagram. I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, also punch in at Fobster360 on Instagram, because that's who I am. Not really posting a lot of photos. I'm a little inactive right now, but we'll pick it back up soon as we ramp up to season 3 of Fobster Live, coming sooner rather than later at this point.
Okay.
With Mezco Toyz Fair around the corner, I definitely want to be in the mix and keeping everybody abreast of all the exciting reveals and get to talk about them in an extended format. So go subscribe to me here on YouTube, youtube.com/Fobster360, or maybe just Fobster, punch it in, you'll find me. And we'll talk more Mezco as that time approaches. So thank you everybody who has been watching this evening. All of y'all in the chat who sent super chats, all y'all who contributed to this fantastic conversation. A great gruesome twosome episode, I must say.
Absolutely. One of the best.
One of the best for sure.
One for the books,
that's no disrespect to Rick, but
absolutely no disrespect.
No.
How dare
it could have been a Hunsome threesome, but
It's true. Well,
next time,
baby.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to this has been episode 302, the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Wow.
Hit that bell down there. And until next time.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Happy trails, fella. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Or do. That's fine too.
Okay. I can never hear anything you're saying. The outro is so loud.
That's fine. It's just me thing. It's just me.
Wait, hold on. It's gone.